Hello, my name is Jonathan Weigel, and welcome to a complete overview of what I've done with my whole Unreal Engine project so far. I will be starting up right now, and what I'm going to be going over is sort of the things that I've been doing so far, things that I've accomplished, things that I have worked on with this whole project. So as we can see here in this first person example map, we can see some of the things that I've been actually just been testing around here, but in order to get the full experience of it, we should go to the first level to go over what I've been doing so far. So as we can see, we have a lot of assets that have been generated into this map. Well, that I've generated into this map. I've sort of just landscaped the whole map by using the landscape tool. As we can see right here, you can actually just stretch and compress a lot of areas of the landscape. And that was the first step, is to sort of just make a map and see where that goes. But I do have a lot of assets around, but I think I want to add a lot more because it sort of feels empty with all the trees and the destroyed buildings. It kind of still feels odd, so if I added a bit more to the game, maybe I can, I could spice it up a bit. So I've been working with a more of a custom material, custom particles, as we can see. The particles that are shooting up right now from the beam, as we can see, is a custom particle made by me. And this beam I've sort of custom created myself using the sort of materials blueprint that I've been working on as well. I have a lot of blueprints in here, starting with our AI. I sort of dealt with that first because having an enemy in the game is helps out a lot to determine what I want the game to go forth as. So we can see we have our slime bucket character, and there's a lot to it. Well, actually, it's not only that. That's more of the aesthetics of blowing up and all that that the slime bucket produces. So it can actually destroy the component instead of just, disappearing on its own. I might change that in the near future, but I've also added its own custom animation. I think this is the animation. That's not it. Well, actually, I can go over here. Although it's on its side, we can see that the slime does bounce. It just goes up and down slowly, but I've changed that in the options of I think it was just I think it's the AI viewport. No, let me put that up there as well. Yeah, the character viewport, we can see that the slime bucket is bouncing up and down quickly, just a little bit of changing here and there, and that's all. And as we can see, I've, this isn't the whole AI, but that's to run the behavior tree that I've also been working on right over here. And creating its own service. And I've also messed with the that material over there, which is under here, the plasma texture, and this pulse texture that I've made myself. With the blueprints that I've been provided. It doesn't really, I don't think it shows right here. It might take a long time for it to load, but as we can see it pulse in and out, which is pretty cool and all that. And not only have I messed with this whole area, this whole map over here, but I've also created my own starting menu. But it's in its works. But as we can see, if we press play over here, we can see that we have an exact title screen of the whole game. I'm definitely going to probably change a few things here and there, add a backdrop and all that, but it actually goes into the whole game fluidly. But there are some bugs, some fixes that I need to work on, such as, well, we could see that I have a health bar right there, but it keeps on going down, mainly because some things that I need to work on with the blueprint. But in due time, it should all be worked on, all functioning properly. So yeah, overall, I had a great experience working with this game, and I hope to one day make it into a full-fledged game of its own. That's really it. That's all I've mainly been working on. But it's going good so far. That's about it. Thanks a lot. See ya.